What's up, guys? Happy Saturday. Thanks for joining. I'm having a little bit of a technical difficulty here. Give me 1 second. For some reason, I can't bring up this screen here, but give me a second to see if I can fix that. Hold on. For some reason, I can't bring up the Microsoft Flight Simulator screen. Don't know why. That's not good. Well, thanks for joining, guys. Give me a second here to figure this out. As you can see, this is the screen I'm trying to bring up here, this screen right here. So for some reason, I'm having difficulties doing that. Give me 1 second to figure this out here. For some reason, it doesn't want to capture the game. I'm not sure why. Window capture. Let's try that. Wow, this is messed up. Okay, that didn't work. Not sure what the hell's going on here. For some reason, OBS is not capturing the window I want to capture. Bear with me, guys. I will figure this out. For some reason, OBS is not functioning properly. I may have to restart this stream, guys, because I think OBS is crapping out on me here. Capture full application, capture specific window, go to this, go to that. I see you guys all lined up there, but this thing doesn't, Alright, I'm going to have to restart OBS, guys. For some reason, OBS is not recognizing this window. I mean, the only other thing I can do, which would not work properly, would be to for some reason it's not working. I don't know why. All right, guys. Well, listen, do me a favor. I got to think about how I'm going to do this now, because unfortunately with YouTube, when you stop a stream and then you restart it, people just aren't the stream that you scheduled is gone. So what I could do here is, if I went to desktop, yeah, let me just see if we could do this. So we're seeing this here, right? So if I went to, all right, give me a second here, guys. Give me a second here, guys. So I want to do this without having to change the cancel the stream. So let me just do this. Let me go to window capture and see if I can do it that way. It's not capturing the Microsoft Flight Simulator window. God darn it. This is bad. Bad. I mean, I could do this, which is probably what I'm going to do. And then we'll have to figure out how we're going to show you what we're doing. You can see everyone's here at the airport. We could also fly in 2D, which I didn't really want to do, but yeah, give me 1 second here, guys. Not having technical fun this morning, which sucks. All right. Let's try this. All right. So anyway, let me show you what we're doing here. Let me go to Chrome window. So this is going to be the flight. All right. I put the flight plan in the chat. It's also in the description of the video. We're going to basically be flying from Honolulu past Diamond Head, then we're going to fly southeast, in between Molokai and Lanai, okay, and then down the Kanapali shore, but further down southeast, and then we're going to go around the volcano on Maui. Here we're going to start to climb to about 10,000 feet so we can check out the volcano and stuff. Want to see what this looks like in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Then we're going to descend back down and land at Maui. All right, so that's going to be the flight plan, guys. All right. And we're going to have to figure out how the hell to do this. So let's see. We're going to go cold and dark here. Join us on the East server, East USA server at Honolulu. And we're at, as I put in the chat there, we're at parking ramp 140 at Honolulu. We're going to take off from runway 4R. For some reason, those windows just stop working. I don't know what it is. Something with OBS. But emergency backup plan. You gotta have. I guess you gotta have a backup plan. All right. So hopefully we'll get desktop audio. Just want to check one more time to see if this might be working. Let's just see. Nope. I'm going to try one more thing. Well, we didn't want to be at night, so I got to change that. Yeah, I think it seems to be like Microsoft Flight Simulator. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to restart Microsoft Flight Simulator because now it seems to be screwing up here. I can't even hit this ready to fly button. So, all right, that's what we're going to do. We're going to restart Microsoft Flight Simulator. All right, guys, bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me, guys. Let me just see. Maybe this will work this time if I restart it. Sorry, how you doing? Yeah, for some reason, I'm having some difficulty with Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think that's probably the problem. We'll find out in a second. And maybe our problems are all fixed. There we go. Cool. All right, so now that's working again. So it was a Microsoft Flight Simulator problem, because now everything's back to normal. All right. We're getting there. Good to see so many people. Hang in there, guys. We're going to be there. We're going to be there in a second. I just got to get this, for some reason, Flight Simulator screwed up here. It hung up. Hopefully you guys are seeing what... Yeah, you're seeing everything I'm seeing, right? Good. You wanted to join, but you're helping someone with your plugin. No problem, dude. All right, let's get this thing going here. All right. It's all good. I'm sure you guys have been through glitches with FS 2020 as well. It happens from time to time for some reason, and the software glitches out. Some pretty cool announcement, though, this week about Update 5, which we'll talk about in a little bit if you guys aren't aware of that. Once we get going, we'll talk about that. But in a nutshell, they're planning some pretty major performance improvements, which is great. And hopefully those will translate into VR. That's the hope, at least. So, all right. So let's just check our options, because I noticed a problem where, so one of the things like it's really important is for flying in VR, you want to make sure, render scaling under the PC setting is set to 200. Okay, it helps your visibility. We're going to go to here. I got this set to, usually I'm at 90 here, but I set this to 80 when I'm streaming, and I want to make sure I got nameplates on. Yep. All right, good. So we're all good there. Cancel. Go back. Well, we can apply and save. All right, so we'll go back to the welcome. We're going to go here. Okay, and I want to set this to 10 a.m. Okay. And we're going to load, I have the flight plan pre-saved, so we're going to load the Hawaii group flight. There it is. Okay. And let's just make sure we got enough fuel, which I'm sure we do. Should have 50% fuel. Yeah, that's plenty. 20 gallons. I'll just bump this up to 60 gallons just in case. All right. So that should be good. We don't want to fly at 11 p.m. We want to fly at 10 a.m., around 10 a.m. Make sure that you're in the East server. Let's just zoom in here, and you guys should be able to, we can see how many people are waiting. Oh, there we go. All right, we're going to have a nice group flight. All those green planes. Awesome. Yeah, we're going to be taking off at 4R right there. So I'm actually right around here somewhere, so we'll just taxi over to 4R and take off, head southeast, and check out Diamond Head is right here, so we'll be able to check out Diamond Head and see some of the other stuff. So let's get this thing rolling here. My cat just joined me on my desk here. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Can one of you guys, someone tell me in the chat if the stream looks okay, if it's, if you're getting good frame rates. Once we get going here, we start to get some motion on the video. I'd appreciate it if you could just let me know. Yeah, as soon as I loaded that up there, it started to glitch out. I realized we had a problem. What the hell? Why is it Okay, cool. I was going to say, is it foggy? All right, here, let's go ready to fly. Give me a few seconds to load up and everything. All right, we should be good to go. Yep. All right, so that's our regular view. Now let's get to, I'm going to assume you guys all have your flight plans in. Let's get to VR. There's the VR view, and let me switch this over to the one-eye view. Hopefully that looks okay. Yep. All right, we're going to center that. Beautiful. Everything working. Now, the only thing is I can't see chat, obviously, when I'm in VR, so. Hopefully we have audio, desktop audio. All right, let's center this up. All right, so here we go. We're going to go back, turn on the batteries. And we'll put our throttle to about 25%. Boosters on. And let's get this thing started up. Beautiful. Throttle that back. Okay, avionics on. Turn the booster
Ground
off.
Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta requesting pushback.
No, I don't want pushback.
Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta pushback.
Now this guy's going to come over here and try to push me back. I don't want to push back.
Ground Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta requesting the end of pushback.
All right, let's get our avionics up and running here.
328 Tango Delta request to end pushback received.
All right, so we're going to go the pitot heat on,
Ground Cirrus November
nav lights and
328
strobe
Tango Delta
on.
Kilo request taxi
We don't need our
for takeoff
landing
east
lights.
departure.
Set this to CDI to
Cirrus November
GPS.
328 Tango Delta taxi to and hold short of
And-
runway 26 using taxiway Charlie. Contact tower on 123.9 when ready.
We got some clouds today. I really didn't want the clouds.
Runway 26 right using taxiway Charlie Cirrus.
See if I can get
Tango
rid of the
Delta.
clouds. Well, I guess we'll just fly with the clouds. Screw it. Screw it. It's going to kill the frame rate a little bit, but that's all right. All right, so we're going to fly at 2,000 feet today. All right, just until we, well, I want to see the Kanapali shore because I actually went there on my honeymoon. I'm anxious to see what that looks like. So we've got nav on, we've got flight director on. We're going to go vertical speed. We'll climb at 600 feet per minute. 600 feet per minute. We got our flight plan locked and loaded. Let's just check that. Yep, flight plan is locked and loaded. And we are good to go, people. Let's just check outside here. I can see a bunch of people over there, probably by the runway. Let's see this way. All right, so we're going to taxi over to we'll taxi over to 4 right and make this highway run, as Bruce Springsteen would say. Careful not to hit the marshal. Beautiful day in here, Honolulu. You guys want to join me over on 4R? Appreciate you guys taking the time out to join us. Looks like we have a nice group today. Got another SR-22 there. I'll head around you. I don't want to drive through you. 2 passengers in that plane. We'll set our flaps to take off. We'll check our fuel. We got plenty. I can see some planes lined up there. Nice. Thanks for joining, guys. Say hello in the chat if you're watching on YouTube. Hit that like button too, if you could, please. That way, this will get us up in the search engine. Maybe we'll get some more people joining. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. We do a lot of flight simulation videos, mostly live streaming. X-Plane 11 and Microsoft Flight Sim. Look, we're all lined up, guys. I'm going to go to the head of the line if you don't mind. I don't mean to skip, but I can see we're all lined up here. Nice, guys. Looking good. Aviator, Toei. All right. We're going to get on 4R here. We're going to take off towards the city, and then we'll get to 2,000 feet. And once we pass the Kaanapali shore, we're going to have to climb to 10,000 to get up to the volcano. Check out the volcano on Maui. All right, let me just move up here. There's skid marks down there. I could see him down there. A faithful group flighter. All right, I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to taxi over and get on the runway. There you go. Come on up, guys. So you guys can let me know in the chat if the video's coming through on YouTube properly. I'd appreciate it. You can see you guys starting to move over there. Looks like skid mark's down at the other end, so he'll probably join us once we get in the air. Alright, guys, good job. We got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planes back there. 7 with skid mark, 8 with myself. Sorry, 5 planes. So we got 7 folks with us. Actually, there's skid mark taxiing right now. Give him a few minutes. I'm looking forward to this because, like I said, I want to see what the Kaanapali shore. Kaanapali shore is the northwestern shore of Maui, and it's where all the really nice hotels and resorts are. And on my honeymoon, my wife and I went there for 2 weeks, which was pretty amazing. And we aim to go back there someday, which would be really, really, really nice. There's skid mark taxiing like a banshee. I see you. I see you there, dude. Alright, so I think we're all ready to go. I'm going to assume that Spot and Tui over there aren't with us. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including myself. But we got 15 people watching, or sorry, 12 people watching. So far, so good. Thank you. Hey, good morning, Sarone. How you doing? How'd you make out with your 3090? Did you send it back yet? All right, so we're good to go here. Just last double check. We got the autopilot set 2,000 feet for altitude. Flight plan is go. Fuel is go. Let's get in the air. Flight Simulator running nice and smooth today since that reboot. Not sure what the hell happened there. Just something got glitched out, but thankfully it was just a simple fix, which was good. Alright, there we go. 70 knots, and we'll rotate. Airspeed's alive.
Cirrus 8 Tango Delta, you were not cleared to takeoff.
I don't care. Flaps are up.
Honolulu approach Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta is type Cirrus SR22 1 miles northeast of Honolulu minus 1,700 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta, Honolulu approach. Squawk 2322.
There's the city of Honolulu right there.
Squawk 2322 Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
Cirrus 8 Tango Delta radar contact 2 miles northeast of Honolulu 600 feet. Cleared through the Bravo.
You can see Diamond Head right there. We're going to actually fly right past that.
Cleared
So,
through the Bravo airspace Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
alright, let's get our autopilot going here.
Engaging autopilot.
So we can check out the sights. What I do remember about Hawaii is how beautiful the water is. Oh, so beautiful. Crystal clear. You go in, water is like nipple high and you can see your feet. It's so beautiful. Alright, so we're going to get to 2,000. Oh, what did we do? Oh, we got our barometrics set improperly. What is the command to reset the barometer? I can't remember. There you go. Decrease. I gotta be at 29.92, right? So. Diamond Head right down there. So for some reason my the barometric pressure was not set properly. Thanks for the subscription. Let me get that 29.92. There you go. Alright, coming to 2,000. There it is. There's Diamond Head. That looks pretty cool, that crater. Nice. Alright, I'm not sure what the hell's going on here. Let's level flight. 2100. Alright, so there it is, Honolulu. Let's check back here at Diamond Head. That's pretty cool. I guess Diamond Head's a dormant volcano. I'm not really sure. You can see it undulating as it's building the the scenery. So we're going to be flying over a lot of water here. All right, let's see who we got in the air here. We got 2i1, Cracker Jack. Hey, Cracker Jack, how you doing? Good to see you. Silver, can't read. BV036, Tavares, Aeronaut, and Jellamore. I think they're with us. You guys are with me. Come up on my wing. I know Skidmark is somewhere around here. I saw him flying around doing his acrobatics. Now for some reason we're losing altitude. Don't ask me why. Oh, I know why. We want to go nav. And we're going to go vertical speed. Should take us up to 2,000 now. All right, here we go. It's a control freak. Control freak. I get it. Control freak. I'm bad at reading those. Oh, why are we doing this? I don't understand why we're doing this. For some reason, the autopilot is all screwed up as far as the altitude goes. It's got it set to 200. We're holding 2120. So that's not right. So let's go vertical speed. Let's see if we can go down to 2,000.
125.0 for Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
Trying to get my autopilot set up here.
328 Tango Delta at 200 feet.
Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta KUHIO approach altimeter 29.9 continue to NIUUU as planned.
Nope. I don't know what's going on with the altimeter. It's all screwed up. I'm not sure what the hell's going on, but we're flying at 2,000 feet. So take it for there. Yeah, this is once in a while I have these streams where we got these technical difficulties. I don't know what the hell is going on. You sent it out later. Yo, you're 3090. Oh, thanks, JUDEZ. I appreciate that. Yeah, I figured give people a week in advance, give some time. The last one I did very quickly, and it's, give people time. It's much better. Auto set. Oh, B. Thank you. So let's do that. Let's tap B. See if that fixes things. Yes. But now we're going down like a stone. Okay. Alright, so I just hit B. Went down like a stone. Let's go vertical speed. Let's turn the autopilot back on and see if we go up. All right, hopefully this will be okay here. Get back up to 2,000. Yeah, ZNH Town. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate that. Yeah, guys, please hit that like button, or if you want to subscribe to the channel, please do. I promise we normally don't have these kind of technical difficulties on these flights, but for some reason Microsoft Flight Simulator decided to glitch out, and you go into this mode where, okay, I gotta figure, I may have to restart the stream, and that's a total pain in the ass with YouTube. It's much easier with Twitch. I gotta tell you, Twitch is a better streaming platform. There's no doubt about it. But my followers and my subscribers are on YouTube, so this is why I use YouTube. Anyway, it looks like we got stuff straightened out here. Hopefully we will level off here at 2,000. Yep. And what I'd like to do here too is let's zoom out the range so we can see the flight plan. Now, right, this is Molokai and Lanai right there. Okay, Molokai and Lanai. So we're gonna fly past Molokai. No, this is Lanai. That's Molokai. So we're flying past Molokai, and then we're gonna hit, when we hit this boogie, we'll make a right, and that's when we're gonna go past the Kanapali. So let's zoom in here. We'll be able to see it once we get to it. Our flight plan. You can see we got a little bit of ways there. Alright, let me just see if I'm right about that. So, yeah. So the big island to our left here coming up is Molokai, and then Lanai. We're going to pass through Molokai and Lanai. I actually, when I was in Maui, I went scuba diving off Lanai. We went on this, and I had never, well, I had scuba dived one time, and we went off went to Lahaina, which is a town in Maui, and we got part of this charter, which was really, really cool. We went off the coast of Lanai, and we dove probably in about 35, 40 feet of water, and it was pretty cool. It was a lot of fun. If you can ever go to Maui, I highly recommend. It's amazing, amazing, amazing place. All right, so that is Molokai right there. And that is Lanai right over there. And that's Maui way in the distance over there to our 11 o'clock. Alright, so we've got about 17 miles to make our turn. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about this the other day when I planned this trip. Like, if you were going to live in Maui or in Hawaii, any of the islands, it would be advantageous. I mean, if you had the money to live in Maui, you got a lot of money, right? Most people, well, I shouldn't say that. I'm sure there's people that. But let's say you had a good amount of money and you lived in Maui. Having an airplane would be like a necessity, right? To island hop between different islands. You can get from Maui to Honolulu in like 40 minutes, right? In a plane like this. But anyway, so we got a little time here, so let's talk about the Microsoft update. Update 5. Oh, you live there, Vinny. You live in Maui, dude? That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, we want to get back there. We definitely want to get back there. When we stayed there, we stayed at the Royal Lahaina. We had a bungalow right on the beach. We literally were 50 yards from the ocean. Less than that. It was just it was such a great memory. Actually, my wife and I, we just got married. We actually contemplated selling everything and just staying there. Quitting our jobs, selling everything, and just staying there. Life would have been different, but in any event, it really is a beautiful place. So let's talk about Microsoft Flight Simulator Update 5. So this was announced, I believe, earlier this week. Things we know about it. It arrives on July 27th. So that'll be the big update date. Sebastian Locke, I think that's how you pronounce his last name. He's the Asobo CEO. Oh, you live in the Big Island. It's still great. Still great, yeah. You go to Maui frequently, yeah. So Lahaina is a beautiful little town. That big, beautiful tree, I forget what they call it, in Lahaina. And I just has some great memories there of being there. In any event, so thanks for letting me stroll down memory lane there a little bit. So Sebastian Locke of Asobo, he's the CEO. He basically said, we have rewritten a lot of the parts of the engine of Microsoft Flight Simulator he's talking about. Parts of the architecture have been improved to get maximum performance out of the sim with minimum resource memory bandwidth footprint. And they actually had a demo, and I'll put the video, I'll put a link to the video in the chat in a second. The banyan tree, yes, the banyan tree. Huge old banyan tree. Right in front of those, just like some shops there, or a park, if I remember correctly. Anyway, so he demoed this in the video where he showed Update 4, current version, running at Ultra on, I think he had a 2060 and a 9700 CPU, so not a huge, system, 2060. And he was running in 2D. He was running at 30 to 35 frames per second in Ultra. His CPU was 100%, GPU was 50 to 75%, so it was very CPU-centric. Then he showed Update 5, which is coming in July, late July, and same settings. He was now in the same area. He was flying in New York, so both areas were the same area. He was showing a 55 to 60 frames per second in Ultra. CPU was at 75% and GPU was 100%, so it basically flipped the CPU-GPU utilization. I've also heard that they've improved utilization of the GPU during, when you're in the menu system and all that. So, and they also talked about some enhancements to VR that are coming in late 2021 or by the spring of 2022. So they've got their eyes on VR. Here's the link to the video if you want to just watch that later. But it's definitely worth checking out. So looking forward to that, and I'm going to assume that these improvements in 2D will translate to VR. So maybe I'll be able to, with a 1080 Ti, uptick the graphics a little bit, which would be a welcome thing. All right, let's check out where we are here. All right, there's Lanai right there. There's Molokai right there. One of the coolest things that we did when we were in Hawaii was on Maui. We went on this helicopter trip, and it took you up onto the main, up towards the volcano, and into these forests where there are these amazing waterfalls that were 150, 200 feet coming out of the tropical areas, and the helicopter would get right up to it, so you could see the water was almost splashing on the helicopter. It was really, really cool. One of the finer memories of being there. All right, so we're making our turn here. We've got 15 miles to BOGEE. And right in front of us at our 12 o'clock is the island of Maui. So there's Lanai right there. The other thing that you may not know about Maui is, and I'm sure Victor knows, or Vinny, sorry, Vinny, in this area here between Maui and Lanai is where the humpbacks come in October to mate. This area here is like a lot of humpback activity in the fall. We weren't there in the fall. We were there in August. But, you know, we were hoping that someday come back in the fall so you could see the humpbacks. Humpbacks is cool. But I've seen pictures of, like, all these humpbacks in that. I'm not sure if it's called a bay or maybe it's a bay or whatever. But it's between Maui and Lanai. So right there at our 1 o'clock is where you would see the humpbacks. Pretty cool. All right, let's check out our... There we got Cracker Jack coming up on the left wing, and someone just subscribed. I'll get you in a second here. Clues Hammond, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that. All right, so we got Cracker Jack there, and oh, bunch of people. I'm not sure how many of you guys are with me. I guess we'll find out when we land, but it looks like we got a bunch of people there. Skidmark coming up in his trademark Baron. And let's get back in the plane here. We can check out our... And there's Cracker Jack coming up on the right wing. Nice work in that Baron there. I almost flew the Baron on this flight. I was thinking about taking the Baron, but the SR-22, I don't know, I just like flying this plane. All right. Now, I will tell you that in X-Plane 11, for those of you that fly X-Plane 11 in VR, I've got Ortho 4XP for Hawaii set up for all the islands and the areas. It's actually pretty good. Not quite as detailed as this, but it's actually pretty good. And you all know X-Plane 11s. If you fly VR with X-Plane 11, the performance there is great for VR. There's Cracker Jack. He decided to go over to the left side. So we switch over our tanks. Yep. So Vinny, have you ever done the road to Hana? We did the road to Hana. It's pretty cool. Hylaleka. Yeah, Hylaleka. Hylaleka. Dormant volcano, right? Yeah, in the fall. I thought it was like in October when they come, the humpbacks. Yeah, they're all in the whole area there. It's interesting how they... I guess there's the road to Hana. You've done it twice. I guess there's a... you know, I never really looked into the reason why the humpbacks go there. I guess it's maybe there's like a you know, like a migration of krill there or something, or food that, you know, draws them there. I'm not sure what it is. But it's amazing how they come there every single year, you know. You drove to Hana and flew back in a helicopter. That's probably smart. So Sarona's hoping that after the updates, he won't even miss his 3090. Well, I'm not sure about that, dude. 3090s makes life a whole lot better in flight sim. SAR MS is also building layouts that are much better than X-Plane 11. Yeah. I mean, I think Microsoft is going to get better and better with VR. They're both going to improve it, you know. It's not a bad... I like both of them. They both have their pluses and minuses, you know. Well, here's our turn to boogie. Yeah, so when we went scuba diving, we went from there, Lahaina, which is on that shore right there on Maui, and across this bay, right off the coast of Lanai. And we did some scuba diving, saw turtles and all kinds of really octopus, and I actually held the octopus in my hand. It was just pretty amazing. One of those things you remember your whole life, you know? I think we got a lot more people than I thought we thought we had. If all those people are with us, I'm counting at least 15, 16 people. We'll find out when we land, because what we're going to do is we'll land at Maui, and we'll taxi to get ourselves a good group picture. But yeah, Crackerjack. Crackerjack is a faithful FS Economy pilot. Alright, so I'm going to take a little bit of a detour here. I'm going to fly over there, and we'll get back on track in a second here, but I'm going to fly over there, going off autopilot. I want to go check out the Kanapali shore here. Now, I know this North Shore is where they do a lot of windsurfing, if I remember. Like, maybe it's up there. Right off that tip is where the windsurfing happens. And if I remember correctly, like, where I'm heading right now is where Kapalua is. Which, when I was there, it's a beautiful golf course. When I was there, I wanted to play there, but I couldn't afford it. So I just asked if I can go check it out. So I got to walk a few of the holes just to see what it looked like. All right, so I just want to check out the shore here. I don't remember exactly where the hotel is. I thought it was on the western shore. Maybe up there, I'm not sure. It was right near Black Rock, what they call Black Rock. But in any event, we'll just check this out here, get some visuals. Going a little off course here, guys, but that might actually be Black Rock. I remember it jutted out like that. I think Lahaina is like this is where like Lahaina is, right over there. So remember correctly, like Lahaina was south of all the hotels, pretty far south. There's a little harbor in Lahaina. Well, I'm going to have to come back here on my own time and just check stuff out a little bit. All right, for now, we want to get back on track here. So let's, let me set my, I want to get up to 10,000 feet. We'll go 10.5 just for good measure. Set vertical speed 700. Autopilot on. Let's get back up and we'll get around. So we'll fly out a little bit here to catch our vector. Someone over top of us there? Yep. All right, so we're going to climb to 10,000. Isn't VR great? Oh, so great. Let's kick this up a notch here. 800 feet per minute. I mean, this is all, my graphics are set to medium, and it looks pretty cool. I cannot wait to fly in Ultra. Can't wait. I got to get a 3080, but, or at least high. Maybe not Ultra, high. Can't wait. All right, this will tell us who's with us. Let's just see who we got here. All right, looks like we got a good crowd with us here. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to say 15 flyers with us. All right, coming up to 2100. Now the airport is down in there on the other side of the island, the other side of that the bay there, I guess you would call it. So we're going to be actually this is the lower part of the island right there. We're going to be going around that, up to see the mountain, Dormant Volcano, Hialeah, and then down into the airport. All works out well. Let's see. You picked up X-Plane 11, haven't tried it, dude. The graphics aren't going to be as good, but the smoothness of VR is amazing. Yeah, Vinny, I know it's 13,000. I'm not going to go directly over the peak. I'm going to be like to the south of it. So we'll be able to get away with 10.5. We should be. If not, we'll pull up, but I think we should be fine at 10.5. All right, so we're 3,400. Getting our butts up there. Yeah, we won't be going over the peak of it. Let's just hope we don't have any clouds when we get there. So right over there where I'm looking out the left wing, that's... Over there is where the airport is, on the other side of that stretch there. Yeah, the reason I was thinking about the Barren is we'd be able to climb a lot easier. But Halaleaka, Haleakala. I'm terrible with the Hawaiian words. Haleakala. It's actually 5 syllables? I thought it was Halaleaka. I'm not going to try to destroy that again. Yeah, Vinny, I mean, the thing about X-Plane 11, it takes up a lot of space. Not as much space as Microsoft Flight Simulator. But even just, you know, you can install different regions. I only have, like, North and South America installed. Because that's where I fly mostly, so you can save space that way. It's a little different than... I guess Microsoft, you can do that too, but... you know, I grew up... You know, I'm basically X-Plane... Well, not grew up, but I grew up in VR on X-Plane 11, so... and most people will tell you that it's got a much better implementation of VR. All right, here we go, 5,400, 5,500. Gonna have to start thinking about mixture. I'm more concerned with power right now. And you can see the clouds that I have there are very undefined because I'm at medium graphics and I've got the cloud settings low because that eats up GPU, the CPU. Hopefully with the new update that'll change. I'll be able to make those a little bit better even with the 1080 Ti. There's a golf course down there. A couple of golf courses, beautiful. See him carved in there. Yeah, my geography of Maui is a little hazy. I gotta go back and look at that. You know, I remember when we were there, I kind of knew where everything was. You know, I studied it before we went there so we could... In the 2 weeks we had, we did a lot of adventuring to check it out. But, you know, over the years, I kind of lost that. Looks like another golf course down there. You can see how the lava flows happened, which is pretty cool. All right, coming up to 7,000. Or through 7,000, I should say. And hopefully we'll get to 10.5. We should. If not, we'll have to S-turn around to get ourselves up there. Coming through to 7,500. We're going to make our turn to GOBOZ. Was that GOBOZ? Yeah. GOBOZ. GOBOZ, however you want to pronounce it. All right, 79, 8,000 feet. Great view of the island. Look at everybody that's coming with us. All right. Yeah, nice group today, guys. It's awesome. I guess maybe at the airport I wasn't seeing everybody because it looked like we only had 5 people. Alright, so we're going to get to 82 here. Let's pay attention to our navigation. Wow. Still climbing. 8,500. Just looking back at the island here. All right, so we go through 9,000, 9,200 coming up. So we should be fine. Kicking 118 knots, so we're slowly getting up there. All right, 10.5 is in sight. The mountain on the Big Island is called Mauna Kea. 13,000 also. Yeah, I know on all the islands there's telescopes. Perfect place, because what I do remember is, here's one thing I remember. Going out to the ocean at 10 o'clock at night. Just, strolling out there, sitting on a towel on the beach, looking out, and the stars were so bright you could see it was a beautifully calm evening, like the water was absolutely dead calm. And you could see the reflection of the stars off the ocean. That's how bright the stars were. Because there's no light pollution like we're used to here in the Northeast. You got that light pollution. And I just remember looking out and seeing how bright the stars were. And I'm like, wow, I didn't realize there were so many stars. Because, back where I live, you see stars at night, but, they were kind of far apart. But when you're out there and you look up into that dark sky, it's like hundreds times more stars, and they were literally reflecting light off the ocean. It was really stunning. That's one of my memories. Maybe I exaggerated that in my head, but that's how I remember it. Maybe, Vinny, you can tell me if I'm wrong about that or not. There you go. The stars are super bright. I remember the same thing when I went to Costa Rica. You had the same thing. Because, again, no light pollution, And you get to see what the dark at night, you get to see all the stars, All right, so we got 10.5 here. And we're going to have a nice close view of this dormant volcano. And what we'll do is we'll prepare and we'll just set our altitude to 2,000. Actually, 1800. Because once we get past here, we're going to have to start to descend pretty quickly to get our butts down to land in Maui. Alright, now it's just sightseeing time. This is what the trip's all about right here. Hang my head out of the plane. Pretty cool. Let's get outside here and take a look. Wow. That's pretty awesome. I see all you guys back there. Isn't this a nice trip? Check it out down there, man. That's pretty cool. Looks like the lunar surface. Colorful lunar surface. Alright, so now we're going to have to get our butts down now. So let's vertical speed. And we're going to go down. 1,000 feet per minute. Throttle back a little bit. This is what's cool. You can go outside the airplane like this, you know? Just look at that. That's really cool looking. You know, that's what's really cool about this. I mean, yeah, VR is expensive, you know, although there was a sale on the HP Reverb G2 a couple weeks ago. But, you know, it's expensive to get into VR. You got to have a powerful PC, GPU, the headset. You got to buy a Microsoft Flight Simulator. But with all that, you can see stuff like this, and it's pretty cool. You know, for someone who can't afford to travel, and it's not like, I mean, obviously it's not like being there, but it's like the next best thing. See some pretty cool stuff, you know. I think what we might do, I was thinking about a group flight in Egypt so we could see the pyramids. I think I flew the pyramids once before, not quite sure, but trying to come up with a plan for the next flight. All right, so we should be okay here. We got a few waypoints to get through to get us down. We got 9 minutes to get down to 1,800 feet, and we're at 8,800 feet, so we should be fine. All right, here's what we can count. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 12 planes with us today. Nice work, guys. Maybe 13. There's our turn. We got a ways to go here. We got to go angle ourselves into the airport here, so we're going to get through a couple of clouds probably. I think this was probably the best group flight yet, as far as scenically, right? Oh, Vinny, we had a great time. You're trying to join, but you're having issues. Sorry, sir, I don't hear that. Like I said, we were there for 2 weeks. And we almost didn't come back. We were trying to figure out a way. We actually were thinking about selling everything, telling our parents, look, we're just staying here. We're going to sell everything. Just sell it all. Send us a check. Send us the money we got from the wedding. And we're going to get jobs out here, and we're going to figure it out. We literally had that conversation, and then we kind of came to our senses. Although, maybe it would have been a good thing, you know? Maybe it would have, but a lot of things would have been different in our lives if we had done that. Another golf course down there. Lots of golf courses. Gonna get through some clouds here. Little bumpiness there. All right. Coming down to 5,400. Oh, really? So you took a couple of trips and you just decided to stay. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I actually have I've landed at PHNL in X-Plane 11. Maybe what we can do here, how far is that from the main airport that we're landing at? Because I was thinking maybe if it's not too far, maybe we could just take a quick jump there and check it out. I think I landed there. I think I did it in X-Plane one time. Because there was like a month, almost like a good solid month that I did, that I flew around Maui in X-Plane 11 when I first got VR.
Maui approach Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta is type Cirrus SR2212 miles northeast of Maui 4,000 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Because if the airport at Hana isn't too far, probably isn't. We'll just chart a course and maybe we'll just hand fly over there.
2071 Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
Be kind of cool. Stay close to the terrain and check it out. The easternmost part. All right, we'll check it out. When we land, we'll check it out. Maybe we'll. Because I have some time today. What time is it? Yeah, I got some time today. Maybe what we'll do is we'll do that. All right, coming down to 3,000 feet.
Maui Tower Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta is 10 miles northeast, 3,100 feet with kilo to land.
Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta Maui Tower. Altimeter 29.9 wind 260 at 7.
So here's what we're gonna do. I'll land.
Runway 23.
Get set up so I can watch you guys land.
Cirrus 8 Tango
And
Delta.
I want to take a look at the chart and see how far it is to Hana. And then maybe what we'll do is we'll do a quick jump over to Hana, and we'll do our group picture. Well, no, let's do our group picture here. Okay, well, so we'll line up for the group picture here, and then we'll head over to Hana if it's not too far. All right, let's do that. All right, so let me get down the ground here. You guys want to land, and then we'll have our group picture, and then we'll figure out how far Hana is. Was it PHHN? Yeah. PHHN, yeah. Because we're about to make our turn here. I could see the runway.
Cirrus 8 Tango Delta wind 260 at 7. Cleared to land runway 23.
Cleared to land runway 23 Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
Mixture is full. We are off autopilot. What a great place to land a plane. Wow. I remember all the pineapple fields and sugarcane fields. You could actually almost like smell the sugar. They were burning the sugarcane. Some of the fields, I guess they burned some of the sugarcane fields. And you could actually smell that in the air. It was like something I've never smelled before, or I've never smelled since. First flaps. Full flaps. They got some trees right here in front of the runway. I would imagine in real life they've chopped those down, but do we have a breeze here? Yeah, 4 knot cross breeze looks like. Coming out of the north. I should say the west, sorry. Calm day today. Watch those trees. All right, we're 83 over the gate and start to descend now. 80. Throttle down. Let the energy bleed out. There you go. Beautiful. We'll get over here, turn around. We can watch you guys land.
121.9er.
121.9er for Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
All right, let's watch you guys land now. Whoa, you guys are already down. There's Owl. Lazy Hippo. Dude, how do you get your plane to go in reverse? There's 2i. Pickle something cycle. I think he's with us. Lazy Hippo in the 208. There's Skid Mark and Silver and 2i. Those guys got to get down. I see you guys back there. I think we got 2i and Skid Mark coming in. I can make out their nav lights now. They're on approach. So I think we're waiting for those two guys. There's 2i. Skid Mark, Silver, Pickle. So we got four guys to get down here. There you go. There's 2i right on the center line. Skid Mark right on the center line. No wheels, but nonetheless. There's Silver, and I think we got Pickle. And then we should be good to go. I'm not sure if BV036 is with us or not. I don't think so. We'll see if he makes a turn here to the runway. Looks like he's flying past. Alright, so we'll just get Pickle on the ground. Oh, no, I can see him banking in, so he must be with us. Shift P, manual push. Oh, I see. You were able to join Cerrone. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see. Aeronaut. I'm not sure if Aeronaut's with us or not. So there's Pickle. Pickle's on the ground. Aeronaut looks like he's coming in. Let me give him a second here. BV036, I'm assuming is with us. We may be lined up for a nice shot right here. We'll see. Let me just take a look. Yeah, the shot will probably work. Alright, don't go anywhere yet, guys. Let me, we'll get the camera on it and see what it looks like in a second. Just want to get these guys down here. I don't know about you, but I really do dig. I dig these group flights. I think they're a lot of fun, man. There's my rudder. Elevator, ailerons. Alright, Aeronaut is down. BV is down. If you guys want to taxi over and get behind us, that would be awesome. Alright, let me see where we are here. So, outside. Okay, I think we'll live with this one. So let me go. I'm going to go to back to the 2D mode here. Alright, good. And let's do this, make it a little bigger. Look at all you guys. Holy crap. Oh, yeah, that's nice because we got the mountain there. That's nice. All right, I'm going to go to desktop view. This is a little better. And look at all you guys there. Oops, what did I do there? Try to get your names in there. There you go. That's better. Do the best I can here, guys. Let's just get it like that. There you go. Alright, so now if you want to come up, like Control Freak, if you want to move up a little bit, get right in this little spot right here, and then everybody can just move up a little bit. Crackerjack, just move up a little bit. Then we can get everybody in the picture a little bit better, make it look a little wider. Like Control Freak, you can see my mouse come over here. Right over here. Got plenty of space right over here on the runway if someone wants to come out on the runway. BVG or 2i if you guys want to come on the runway here. One of you guys in the back, just come right over here like on the center line of the runway. That'd be a cool shot right there. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 planes. That's pretty cool. That's a nice group. There's Pick the bicycle. In VR it looked like Pickle. Right there is perfect, dude. Beautiful. Let me get my... Oh, Control Freak. Now you gotta back up a little bit. You disappeared. Just back up a little bit. There you go. Alright, let me go to here. Just want to get this shot. Alright, got it. Save. Desktop. Hawaii. Group. Picture. Beautiful. I'll put this on the Facebook page and stuff. Beautiful. Alright, cool. Alright, so let me go back down to here, and we're going to switch over to here. Oops. Alright. So let's see here. Let me go to... let's go to this. Let's do... so we're at PHOG, right? We're going to do PHOG. Clear this out. We're going to go to PHNL, you said, right? Okay, not too far. We passed right over it, so we should be able to go like that. So what we'll do is, what's the elevation? It's near the, alright, cool. So what we'll do is we'll just set a straight line course to the Hana airport, and we'll just hand fly there and check it out. So let's do that. I'm gonna go back to the menu here, main menu. All right, let me get rid of this. Just because I would do it in the SR22, but it's a pain in the ass to do. It's just a pain in the ass to do. So our departure is PHOG. And our arrival is going to be PHNL, Hana. So we're going to go, we'll take off this way. And we're going to land. Probably good that we land that way. So let's check. Let's just check one thing here. We're going to go boom, boom, boom. And let me see where the runway is. Runway's there. So we will get ourselves a lineup. So let's just use this one. Add. Maybe what we'll do is we'll fly here. And we'll fly there. Barbie. Let's do that. We'll go offhand flying at any time here. All right. So let's. Oh, you guys can't see that. Sorry. So here's what we're doing. PHOG, Opana, Barbie, NIUUU, and then to Hana. Right. So we'll just basically, but we'll probably hand fly it. All right. But this is just so we have a reference point to line up to the airport, to the runway, because sometimes it's hard to see in VR. All right, so let's get that one in there and hit the fly button. Hopefully you guys are still with me. It's a good suggestion, Vinny, to do that little flight. Well, even though we had some technical difficulties starting off, this has turned out to be a pretty good group flight. If you guys haven't hit that like button, please do. I'd appreciate it. And if you hadn't subscribed to the channel, oh crap, ready to fly. Okay, let's go to here. We're going to change this. Ooh, let's do like an evening flight. What do you say? Like, this is going to be a short one, so let's set it to like, we'll get that golden hour. Let's set it to like 5 p.m. Okay? We're going to go no clouds, clear skies. Okay? And let's set to VR. Alright. And you can see the two eyes there, so let me go to my 2-eye view. Boom. Beautiful. You guys with me? Let's check it out. You guys are all down on the other end there, so I'm taking off I'm at the other end of the airport if you guys want to taxi down here. Sorry, I switched on you. You probably saw me disappear. Got a couple people here. All right, let's set our, well, we're waiting here. We're going to go CDI, and we're going to go GPS nav. We're going to set the barometer. There it goes. The barometer is set, so just the B button. Boom. All right. And we'll set our altitude to 1,500. 1,200. We're going to set flight director on. Vertical speed, slow climb at 500 feet, and give you guys a few minutes to get down here. We'll do our quick flight over to Hana, as Vinny suggested. It was a good idea. So what did we say? We had 12 people? That's pretty good. 3090 ruined you for the game. You don't think you can go back to the lower settings. Yeah, I'm used to them, so. But I know how that is, for sure. Almost as bad as going back to 2D from VR, right? Oh, it looks like some of you guys are already in the air. All right, so I'm gonna give a few. There's skid mark, few others are taxiing here. Give you guys a. There you go. Get down here and we'll take off, and then we'll be on our way to Hana. Let me set this up here so we can see our flight plan a little better. All right, just waiting for BV, it looks like. Are you guys ready to roll? Beep your horns. Beep, beep. Here comes BV. Once BV gets here, we'll hit the throttle and get the hell out of here. All right, you ready, guys? Here we go. Flap set to take off. Mixture good. Gas is good. CDI's GPS. GB is set. Altimeter is at 1200. Here we go. Little bonus flight. The road to Hana. Shouldn't take long to get there. Here's 76 and rotate. Flaps up.
Tango Delta continue for east departure.
Maui Tower Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta continue for east departure.
I think I prefer to hand fly this. It's only 13 minutes, or is it 13? It's only 15 minutes. I prefer to hand fly this. So this is like a more remote part of the island here, you know. Probably where you would want to live.
500.
Either sugarcane or pineapple field there. There you guys are.
Cirrus 8 Tango Delta leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Maui Tower Cirrus November 328 Tango
That looks
Delta
so
frequency
beautiful.
change. Maui approach Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta is type Cirrus SR22 5 miles northeast of Maui 600 feet. Request flight following.
Cirrus November 328 Tango Delta Maui approach. Squawk 0007.
Squawk 0007 Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
Cirrus 8 Tango Delta radar contact 6 miles northeast of Maui 800 feet. Altimeter 29.902.
Roger Cirrus 8 Tango Delta.
Sorry, just taking in the sights, guys. The flight to Hana. Not to be confused with the road to Hana. I mean, I do remember now being in the helicopter flying across a landscape like this. I remember that now. Flying this right now just brought back that memory. We had a pilot who was an ex-Vietnam pilot, and he got a little daring, much to my dislike. But it was still worth it. But I remember flying along the coast like this and just looking at it and saying, that's just how beautiful it was, you know. We're at 1,400 feet. Somewhere right there to our 12 o'clock is California. I guess. I think it's, yeah. Due east is California, right? See where you guys are. All right, flying formation. All right, we'll keep it to 1,600 feet, 1,600 feet. Airport's right over there, actually. Sorry for the silence, guys. I'm just taking in the scenery. Remember we went on the road to Hana, we passed where Richard Pryor's plantation was, and Jim Neighbors, if you remember who Jim Neighbors is. They all had like macadamia plantations. Richard Pryor had like a big spread. Beautiful place to live. If I ever hit it big in cryptocurrency, I might think about moving there. This like Pick Bicycle looks like he's landing there. So let's zoom in here. Let's see how it goes there. So we're gonna start to make our turn here. At 800 feet. See the runway light there. Don't quite see the runway. Oh, there it is. That's an interesting place to land right there. We're going full flaps here.
500.
Yeah, next plane there's not as many trees around it. This is much cooler. We got full flaps, yep. Nice spot to, good suggestion, Vinny. Nice spot to land. Good turn so I go watch you guys come in. Oh, there's Cracker Jack right there. I don't mean to be blocking. You could drive right through me. I just wanted to land, see everybody land. Let's sit over here. We can. I tell you, I could fly around this area all day. It's just a fun place to be. Let me get over here, guys. There you guys are. All right. Well, guys, this was fun. I appreciate you guys joining me today. It's gonna wrap this thing up for today for sure. But this was fun. I'm sorry for the rocky start. Try to keep my head steady there. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the rocky start, but everything turned out to be pretty cool. I appreciate everyone participating today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This is by far, you know, definitely up there as far as group flights. It's the terrain and the memories and all that have been fantastic. So I do appreciate you guys coming along with me today. Hope you have a great rest of the weekend. We'll probably do the next group flight in about 2 weeks. Next weekend I may not be streaming. I've got some personal stuff to do, so. But we'll see. If I do stream, it'll probably be like FS Economy or something like that in VR with X-Plane or whatever. But yeah, highly recommend it. Flying around these Hawaiian Islands is a lot of fun. Some cool little airports just like this one. And Vinny, thanks for the recommendation. This was pretty awesome. All right, guys, listen. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Again, I appreciate you guys flying. Thanks for all the likes and all the subscriptions. And be safe flying out there and stay safe and have a great rest of the weekend. Take care, guys.